have you been listening to this show for a while? Do you like this show? Do you want to see it continue? There's one way you can do that. You can actually visit our Patreon page and donate some money to make sure the show continues. That's the only way we fund the show, the only way we make it happen. Go to patreon.com/wehaveconcerns, find out bonus stuff you can get for supporting us, and make sure the show keeps on trucking.
It's a cartoon. Yeah, it doesn't make it better, Mario.
I'm not even sure I like how you're doing Italy.
Yeah, speaking as an Italian American, I don't know, man. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Cannata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Anthony.
Yes.
I'm sure you've heard of the placebo effect.
I have.
Of course, that is when something that doesn't have any actual properties that should do a thing gives someone the experience of doing a thing because they expect it to.
Right. So that when they do drug trials,
right,
they usually split it into a couple groups. One group gets a placebo, one group gets the experimental drug. Both usually die. That's what they don't tell you.
The placebo effect is really just death.
Because number one, don't take a lot of sugar pills.
No.
That'll kill you. Number two, don't take experimental medicines. Unless you're already dying.
Yeah.
Then please take the experimental medicine.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever it takes, because we need you.
Yeah. But the placebo effect.
Or if you need like $25, if you're in college and you need like $25.
Oh, I've done it.
The
placebo effect is basically why I take Airborne when I'm sick.
Yeah, Airborne does nothing.
It does nothing, but I like to take it because now I'm doing something.
Yeah. The idea of taking 2,500 milligrams
of vitamin C
at one time.
Just squeeze it all into your veins.
I mean, so much of what we put into our bodies or things that we use every day is really based on the placebo effect. Like taking 2,500 milligrams of vitamin C is not the same as eating something that has vitamin C that your body can synthesize.
Right.
And your body can't do something with that much vitamin C at once.
Yeah, but you know how long it takes to peel an orange?
I don't have time for that in this modern day world.
That. Come on, give me a pill.
I'm a busy workaday guy. I got my emails on my watch.
Yes.
I can't peel an orange.
No.
I also don't know how.
I've never seen an orange.
There's an app that will show you. It has videos on how to peel oranges.
Yeah.
But it's like,
can I get that on my watch?
It's got in-app purchases and it has no watch. It has no watch app.
And what's the point?
What is the point? That's lazy app development.
That is what that is.
And I don't like it when people are lazy.
And that's why I don't eat oranges.
Yeah.
Because people are lazy.
But also things like beauty products or skin products that contain collagen, right? We know that our skin has like natural collagen that keeps our skin elastic. And so people put collagen on their skin thinking like, oh, good, I put collagen into my skin. It's not the same. Your skin has to make that collagen. You can't just put external collagen on your skin.
Yeah.
And then like...
Yes, but it feels nice.
It feels nice.
It's got beads.
And also, treat yourself.
Yes. That's the most important part.
Give yourself a little... Every day, give yourself a little present. Agent Cooper said that.
Yeah.
And it's true.
And it is very true, especially...
Don't plan it.
Don't plan it. Surprise yourself.
Surprise yourself, yeah.
There's a corollary to the placebo effect, though, and this is what this article that we're talking about today, sent in by Jason Martin to us, is about. And the corollary to the placebo effect is being called the nocebo effect.
And that is just protesting the placebo effect?
Yeah, it's a bunch of people who are like, hell no, give us sugar pills.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
all.
know.
They just want sugar pills.
You're going to die.
Yeah.
It's been proven.
Yeah.
By me. Because I've said it twice now. And if you say something 3 times, it's 100% true.
That's how it works. That's the Beetlejuice effect.
That's the Beetlejuice, the Bloody Mary effect.
Nocebo effect is the idea that harmful side effects or phantom pains can accompany things that don't have them innately anyway. You could have a positive effect from a placebo. You can also have negative actual pain, actual experiences of the side effects of something that shouldn't give you side effects at all.
Oh, sure. I've seen this happen before where I know somebody who has a huge sensitivity to onions and shallots. Like just a huge sensitivity to it makes her sick for a really long time. And there have been times where she has eaten food that she knows must have had an onion in it,
right,
or a shallot in it, because it seems like the kind of food that would.
Right.
And then she feels sick for hours, has the actual symptoms, and it's like, no, we cooked this. We know for a fact there are no onions or shallots in this.
Right.
But sometimes
phantom shallots.
The phantom shallots, Metal Gear Solid 5. Like if you sometimes it's just the smell of familiar food, you know. This is the sort of thing that we talked about before where a chest cold can also feel like an anxiety attack. So maybe your body gives you both.
Right. You start with the feeling and you turn
and
into
your brain,
the reason.
Yeah, your brain gives you the reason for the feeling based on your previous experience.
Well, this is a really interesting study that actually quantified this and put it into scientific terms, because what these researchers did for this study is that they recruited healthy participants and told them that there were two topical creams that they could put on for a skin condition, and they were testing them out. And they made the side effect, they told them, was that it made your pain more heightened. It sensitized you to pain. And they told them that
if I was told that, there's no way I would do it.
You want to feel the pain more?
Yeah, they were like, oh, so you have chest pain. We want you to try this experimental thing that makes you hurt more. And it's like, why? Why would you want me to try that?
Well, they wanted to find out if that was true. They basically said, we're trying to find out if this cream
they presented it as a side effect.
Right. This is a possible side effect we're trying to test. Mm-hmm. We want to know if you think it will cause more pain or not.
The side effect to this chest pain medicine is chest pain.
Right.
And it's like, try a different medicine, bro.
So they had two different creams. One, they showed them a packaging that was much more ornate and had a higher price tag.
Okay.
And one that was very plain and it was sort of generic looking and had a low price tag.
All right.
And even though they were both the same and neither of them actually caused pain, they were both complete bullshit. They were just benign creams.
Yeah.
The overwhelming response was that the more expensive packaged cream caused heightened levels of pain in people.
Whoa, wait, now that took a turn
Yes.
I did not expect.
Yeah. It says the only differences were the prices, packaging, and patients' expectations.
So the fancier one had more side effects.
Right. Had heightened pain.
Right.
Yeah.
Not the plain, cheaper looking one.
Right.
I would have thought that the plain, cheaper looking one, people would have been like, yeah, I took it and it gave me more chest pain.
Well, their speculation was that people expected the more expensive one to do more and therefore have more side effects.
Oh, so
they expected it to be more effective.
Does more good
and also
more bad.
Potent,
it's
right?
more.
Yeah.
It's more and better at whatever it is.
Right.
Wow.
And by the way, neither of them should have caused any pain whatsoever.
Right. But that's interesting. Perceived value also equals perceived negative value.
Right.
Whoa.
It's pretty crazy. So then they had this, what they called a tricky pain test. So each patient rubbed control cream on one patch of their left forearm.
What did they make this cream out of? That's what I want to know. I want to know if there were some jokesters.
You do not want to know that.
I want to know if there were some jokesters in there. What are they putting in that cream? Jokesters.
Hey, Marvin, I finished up the batch of the control cream.
Great.
Yeah.
So you can just put that into the canisters.
Sure.
And put this batch, I think, goes into, we need more of the ornate ones.
Yeah.
So you just put it in there.
I just want to let you know, at lunch, your potato salad is not going to be where you left it. Just saying. We needed it. I didn't eat it. I swear I didn't eat it. I didn't eat it.
I'll tell you what. You are a jokester. You are a jokester.
They are all going to be rubbing potato salad on their faces.
I'm going to change the instructions on this cream to say, rub directly onto chest stay out in sun for 2 hours.
May attract flies.
That's how you know it's working.
Oh, this is the best day. I love control day.
I peed in it. That's too far.
Hey,
you went too far.
Bill, how dare you? I thought it was funny. Are we doing funny stuff, guys?
Gross.
The big difference between potato salad and urine, Bill.
It's a big difference, Bill. It's some things are good-natured fun.
Yeah.
Bill.
Other things are just filthy.
Filthy Bill.
Sorry.
At it again.
So they had them rub some of the control cream on a patch on their left forearm, some test cream, expensive or cheap, on a different patch in the same forearm. And after 30 minutes of sinking in time, they wiped off the creams and applied a small device that would deliver a mildly painful flash of heat. So the researchers told the participants that the device would deliver the same flash to each patch of treated skin. Over the treated skin with control cream, they registered it as being 30 on the sensitivity scale, but on the test cream, they registered it as a 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
It really does blow my mind how much of the physical things we experience
Are bullshit.
are just
Utter bullshit.
us. They're just our cycle, like our preconceived
manifestations of
things.
our mind.
That's so crazy,
It's
man.
fucked up, dude.
I bet I could get shot. I bet I could get shot if I didn't know that bullets would hurt me.
Let's do it.
Wait, we did an episode about this. That is not true.
Here's the thing that fucks me up about this entire story.
Sure.
I fancy myself a man of science.
Okay.
I want things to be demonstrably true or false, right?
Yeah.
Testable. I don't believe in magic. I wish.
Yeah, sure.
I don't believe in all kinds of crazy shit. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in all that stuff that some people are like, ooh, I believe it. Nah. I want demonstrable, testable. This is.
Yeah.
Right? But I also don't believe the guy who's like, I trained my mind so I don't feel pain.
Right.
But it's fucking provable that it kind of is a little, if you don't know it.
Yeah.
So where's the line of truth there?
I don't know. And that's what's kind of fucking me up right now is how much of the stuff that I believe I have a sensitivity to.
Right.
Like, so for my sister years and years ago, ate something and had an outbreak, had an allergic reaction, right? Throat closing up,
Ooh,
whole deal.
Scary.
Yeah. And they did it. They figured it out. They narrowed it down. They're like, well, you have an allergic to berries. You're allergic to all berries. Don't eat berries. And for a long time, she even had like the EpiPen and everything like in her bag in case she accidentally ate something that had berries.
Right.
And then one day she was like, fuck this. Like if she would get around berries, she would like feel it. Or if she ate something that had like a little bit of berry in it, like she would swell up. And then she was like, but do I?
Yeah.
She fucking ate a berry. She didn't tell me she was doing this. If she had told me she was doing this, I would have been like, don't do that. Go get another allergy test.
Is it like a particularly delicious looking berry?
I mean, probably.
She's just really tempted by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like a berry, like a single berry in a glass case underneath a light.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Yeah. It's just shining. And
there was like
glistening.
there was like a faint chorus in the background. No, she ate one and had no reaction. And they were like, no, you know what? We ran another test and you're not allergic to berries.
Huh.
And she's like, well, then why was I allergic to berries before? And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe your body changed. And she's like, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just thought I was allergic to berries.
But then
we'll never know, Jeff.
There's people who are like, I will fight my cancer by thinking positive thoughts.
Don't do that.
Right. I would never advise that.
I mean, think positive thoughts.
Sure, it can't hurt.
But get chemo.
Also that.
Do both.
Yeah. Or, I mean, there's lots of that shit.
Por qué no los dos? Like the girl in the GIF.
Exactly. That's the thing that fucks me up is like, I don't believe in that magical thinking shit. I don't believe in alternative medicines that, but I also take it airborne.
Sure.
I fucking take it when I'm sick.
I will definitely try to, if I'm having like a I don't know, like a particularly painful, whatever, if something's happening, I will definitely like try to control my breathing and calm down and like manage the pain through like.
You're talking about pooping, right?
Pooping. I'm talking about like
painful
if I'm pooping,
pooping.
like really painful
You gotta
pooping.
control your breathing.
You got to control your breathing.
Just relax your
strain.
sphincter.
You can't strain.
No.
You'll just pop a blood vessel in your eye.
Make it worse.
But no, like ever since I started meditating a few years ago, like I will try if I'm experiencing a lot of pain or something like that, or if I'm at the dentist or something, like I'll just kind of breathe through and be like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. And this is manageable. And like, but I don't know if that's calming myself down or convincing myself that there is no pain or what. I mean, I don't think I'm a yogi. I don't think I'm like slowing down. I don't think I'm like slowing down my heart rate or something. I feel like there's I don't know. I always feel like there are limits to this sort of positive thinking stuff, but maybe we need to reconfigure ourselves to think that the limits to this positive thinking stuff are farther than we believe.
I just don't know where the horseshit line is.
Yeah.
Because there is one.
There's definitely one.
Right? On one side of it is a lot of people shoveling horseshit.
Yeah.
And on the other side, there's stuff that works. I just don't know where that line lives. I really don't.
Like I definitely can't get shot.
No.
Or can I get shot?
Maybe we could try.
Like if I really...
You really believe?
Yeah.
What was that movie where the guy kept running at the wall because he thought if he just believed it hard enough, he could walk through walls?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, God. Kevin Spacey. It was written by, doesn't matter. The pigs in the title.
Okay.
Pigs, something.
I don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know that movie.
I killed the conversation.
But no, I am interested. So what do they take away from this? What do they know? I mean, this sounds like the sort of thing that like, I don't know, a pharmaceutical marketing company is going to use and not any scientist. Like that's what I'm worried about.
They're saying it is giving clues as to how we might understand pain processing and just how, what the brain does to convey pain to you. Like it isn't necessarily always a physical sensation. It's your brain going, you think there should be pain here. So now there is.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, they actually looked at MRIs and they found that there was actually activity in spinal cord regions of the expensive cream testers. Like it had physical it wasn't that they were just imagining there was more pain. Like they were experiencing actual more pain.
Well, your brain is controlling electrical and chemical things in your body.
Right.
And it's telling your body like, yo.
Yeah, there's more pain here.
Here's what's up.
Yeah.
Here come the pain.
So let's actually create that.
That is crazy to
nuts.
Me.
It's something I think about a lot in regard to the whole bullshit line, because I don't know what I believe. I want there to be demonstrable proof, but then a study like this comes along and goes, oh, look, demonstrable proof of mind over matter, to a certain extent. And I just don't know what that extent is.
Yeah. Now I want to know the extent.
Just tell us the extent.
I want to know how they're going to build on these experiments and how they're going to figure out with actual scientific proof and not living the secret bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
What the limits of this are and how much like a positive attitude or I do not fear this cannot hurt me, how far that can go.
The only takeaway I have now is never buy expensive creams.
No, cheap cream.
Cheap creams all the way.
I don't cheap creams all the that's the takeaway, I guess.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Creams.
Cheap creams all the way. Hey everyone. Cheap creams all the way. I don't know why I like that as a catchphrase, but I think it's my catchphrase now.
Yeah.
Cheap creams all the way, everyone.
Oh, Anthony Carbone must have just left the room.
Hey, cheap creams all the way, everybody. Let us know what you think about this, and where do you think the limit lies? We would love to hear from you. You can tweet at us. I'm at @Carbone.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And you can hashtag those
cheap creams.
Cheap creams. Maybe there's a Z at the end. I don't know.
Extreme cheap creams.
It's too long a hashtag, but do it. And the extreme only has an X.